Please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. I read all of the comments. And now, let's get on with the show. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, Sania leans back and takes Skala's hand, and the three of the women walk down the road. Sania says in a guarded fashion that she wants to tell them some of what she read away from prying ears and eyes of maids. She says that in the writings of Madrigar, he discussed killing Skala and putting a mage named Kebradain to watch her when Madrigar wasn't around. He says that he didn't believe Kebradain would be able to carry out the task, but if he had to, he would do it. Anything to keep another weapon out of Destaria's hands. If he had to, he would do it himself. Skala nods, saying that that does make sense. She tells Sania about when she was younger, she encountered a necklace and foolishly put it on. The necklace was consecrated to Destaria, and only because she wasn't very powerful at the time was she able to take it off. Skala says that their friend Seraph also had taken a necklace, but he currently lives in Mountain Vale. She slowly shakes her head and says that both her and Seraph are doomed. Sania doesn't say anything. She waits for a moment and says she is very sorry to hear that, but she does have one question. Who's Kimmy? Meanwhile, in Mountain Vale, Kimmy and Kevin have been looking for Paladin Marcus. They find him at the Griffin, the local drinking bar. They tell him that they need to have someone who reads Deseraden come and look at something. Finishing his ale in one gulp, he follows the pair. They arrive back at Seraph and Maug's house. Mercy is still trying to figure out what the letter means, and even Finn is giving it a try, to no avail. Marcus picks up the letter and reads through it and smiles and congratulates Maug. He says that the Jekena Junico Ceylon recognizes Maug and Seraph as husband and wife. And he recognizes Maug as the Van of Mountain Vale until such time that Seraph returns. Maug seems happy and says that they should have a proper celebration, and they should go to the bar, and she's willing to buy. So they all head off to the Griffin. In the middle of the celebration, Ken Alexander comes in. He has a few words with the party. He tells them that they're going to go back into the blister. John the Guild Mage has received a device sent by the Warpick Mages Guild that can be used to close the gates until a more permanent way of controlling them is figured out. The next day, fighting blinding hangovers, the party makes their way towards the blister. John, the mage of the Warpick Guild, talks with Kevin while they walk. He asks Kevin who his master is, and Kevin says that Manthuthians don't work their mages that way. He was taught by many masters, some humans and some other Manthuthian males. He says that all Manthuthian males know some magic, but most are pushed towards safer careers. Mercy and Finn walk together near the front of the party, and Mercy cradles a bag of bottles. given to him by Maug's brother, Oscar. There are several healing potions, but more important, a full bottle of tree bough wine, a drink that Mercy has found that he really likes. Garu and Brock walk together but don't say much. They do wonder if leaving Dircea to pretend to be the Kenneth's son Clep is really a good idea. They consider talking to Mercy about it, but don't get the time before Kimmy joins them. She wants to talk about archery and what it's like to be an elf. Garu good-naturedly counters by asking her, "What's it like to be a Manthusian?" She smiles and says that being only a red feather, her life is simple. She does as she's told by the huntsmistress or the house mother. Garu nods to Kevin and asks where the males fit in. Kimmy tells them that males have a soft life and are pampered by the house because there are so few of them. She says that the only way for a red feather like herself to become a hearth mother is to give birth to a boy. But that's very rare. Garu turns to speak and is suddenly peppered with black arrows as they come out of the woods and impact on his chest. The elf goes down to the ground, and they have just walked into an ambush.